Hey guys, you know what? This is gonna cause a problem. Let me dress up. Okay. Um, I don't want people to start thinking things. Jakuda kushutirwa porno pan. Hey guys, um, Masquerade say I just thought I should come and talk to whoever is there. You know, sometimes it tells me no one is viewing, and then later on there's one. Oh, okay. People are viewing, and I've been away from YouTube for a while now, and I decided, you know what? Let me, you know what? Let me do. People don't know that I'm live here. Let me. I thought I should share. Oh, this thing can alter. There's something just want to quickly share with you guys before I go to bed. It's important because a lot of guys are misguided. I'm trying to find the best filter because I'm not looking pretty. I don't feel pretty at all. Okay. Guys, what could I say? Okay, yeah, at least there's 5 people. 5 people can spread the gospel. So I'm in Spain, right? I look ridiculous. I'm not orange. I think this is me. So I'm in Spain, right? And a few days ago, I was in Paris. And after Spain, I'm going to Italy. And after Italy, I'm going to go to Germany. Yeah. Yeah. So I thought I should do a live with you guys and around Europe. Chikia chaka is where I want to start a business. I want to do what you do, or I want to do something like that. But right now I'm in school. Okay. I'm working. I don't know. It's my moment, my. I'm working for a 9 to 5. I'm saving Mariango. I want to quit my job and then I'll start doing this thing, Zugutengesa and stuff. And a lot of people come to me with different stories as to um, what they want to do about Kutengesa and stuff. And I noticed one thing, and I always ask the same questions because the people wanoya kusondibvunza what to do with business and stuff. And the first question I ask is, what are you doing right now? A person will tell you, I'm studying law. A person will tell you, I'm studying uh, chemical engineering. Um, they will tell you, they'll say something that is completely off, that is not in alignment with fashion or the retail market, you know? And then I stop and I think, okay, so why do you want, since you're studying, you've got a business in whatever science and you're going for a PhD in computer science and stuff. Okay, so why do you want to start selling? Okay, why do you want to start traveling? Or why do you want to learn the markets? Why? And then someone will reply me, oh, I see you're doing well. Well, I've got something to say, because I'm doing well in this because it's the only thing that I'm doing. I give it my all. When you decide to do things like leave your job or leave your studies because you want kutanga business rikuenda kuningi ndinohoda ndichitengesa, the people that are most likely to excel in that business are not the ones with PhDs and what and I did marketing and then I have a degree in retail, I did merchandising and all that. Listen, that those are the technical, these are the veins of the market and all that, just right. But then you can't be studying law and expect to excel in in fashion. When you start doing fashion, it's another world. Fashion needs you to be current. It needs you to be modern. It needs you to be there, to be present, to watch the trends, to predict the trends, to to learn the market research, to learn your clientele. Zvasiyana nekungotenga invoice paflea market utengesa. if you want to be in this business, you need the first thing you need to do is just to observe your surroundings. Go to fine, what do I need to buy that will make people, and that will, I'll put it in my shop, that will make people come and buy from me only, and that I can pay the bills a business is, and this business will take care of me and my children to come. So you do need some serious maths and things like that. You can't just say ndine kamari kangu pasaidhi saka ndambotraenda kuchina notenga majaketi angu ndigona zvinofamba here. It's not a try and error, this fashion business. It's not. You have to be in it 24/7. Right now, if you want to, and I've always liked clothes, I enjoy selling clothes, I enjoy shopping for clothes and stuff, right? All right, it has to be your everyday. If you want to do some part-time, ndotora some scanner patable, or ndotora some scanner shop ndota izvikesho, then you're treating that business as a sidekick. So you can't really expect yourself to excel in something that you just do as a sidekick. You have to be in it. Your veins, the way you eat, what you choose to drink is involved in the fashion of it. You have to really surrender to the industry, to understand it, to kusvika pamalevels ekuti unenge kuuya kueurope kuzohoda mangwana umukira kuamerica kuzohoda. It's a whole new life. So I'm not trying to scare you away, but if you're going to be serious about something, you need to be in alignment to receive. You can't be calling and say you are studying law, you want to venture into the fashion business because it's something that you like. You can. Listen, the sky is the limit. You can. But you have to be willing to sacrifice some time. You need to invest time, your conscience, your passion, your everything to really understand how this fashion industry works. Now, why I say that you should be in alignment to receive is pane chimwe chirwere chekungoti zviri kufaya nokuti ndo zviri kufaya mazuva ano. I'm not only talking about fashion. I'm just talking about vamwe vanhu vanoti vakaona munhu achiita something handiti, and just because it's working for that person, they assume that it's going to work for them, just because they want to follow the exact footsteps aitwa nemunhu uyu. It doesn't always work like that. If you decide to want to do fashion, you have to be able to sacrifice fashion for the next 5 years. Saka icho chekuti nokuti une mari, I want to do this, woivhesta mari, wonzwa mazuva ano kune madiamonds ndo vari kutengwa, wotora mari yayi woisa kumadiamonds. Wonzi no, madiamonds hachafai mazuva ano kwakufaya petrol, wotora mari woisa kupetrol. Wapedza ipapo and you don't understand why usingabudiriri, why usingati majackpot. You need to find one thing and put your everything in that one thing. A lot of people, listen, I'm talking about even diet, even treatment, and we are impatient. Tinokurumidza kuda kuchinja tikangonzwa tonzi we are very gullible. Tiri vana tatekile. Tikanzwa kuti uku ndokwane mari takuenda ikoko. Tikanzwa kuti uku ndo zvakutengeswa takutengesa izvozvo. Tikanzwa kuti uku ndako takuhodha ikoko. Tikanzwa kuti mari yakumboiswa kuold mutual takuendesa mari kuold mutual. Before the money even matures to be what it's supposed to be, tinoganukira, tokachukira zvinhu. And a lot of people do that with business, and it's not good. If you are going to be a welder, a porter, you have to be a porter 24/7. You have to invest when I say invest, the more you are in the business and the more you see the cracks and the what, you gain experience. You know what to do and what not to do. Manje ukangoda kungoti mari yako unoda kuisa pese peseka, you won't really focus on that thing because wakumanya wakuendako izvozvo zvekuti kwanzi otora mari woinvesta mumabusiness akasiyana-siyana, like what, you are not yet on that level if you haven't even started a business yokuti ndoda kutora mari ndobva ndaisa kurestaurant, ndotora mari ndobva ndotengesa zvidhina, ndotora mari ndotenga construction work, ndotora mari ndoenda kuchina. When you divide yourself in 25 pieces like that, you won't have time to really study the cracks and the crumbs and the what of any business because you're all over the place. You don't have time to focus on exactly what you want to do. 1, 2, zvinhu zvakadaro zvinoitwa negenga rana Donald Trump, vagara nemari yavo havachazivi zvekuita nayo, or pavangotanga kutsvaga zvimabhizinesi zvine potential of making money and spinning profits, then they take their money and put uko, then they take their money and put it and invest in different industries and in different works. Do you get that? Not isusu tikutanga kutanga. Find your passion and stick to it. You can't be saying you're studying law but you want to own a fleet of boutiques. It might help you law fine print and stuff. Maybe Zimbabweans cannot black culture or what. We've got this thing yekuti munaenda kuchikoro enda kuuniversity oita degree rake unozoita zvauri kuita asi degree waribata. You know that mentality? That's a very good mentality to a certain extent, but inoremedza vanhu chinowana. When a child gets out of school and they overpinda civil engineering, why are they doing civil engineering? Is it because they love civil engineering or those who kubhadhara mazivano? Well, if the first one is because they love civil engineering, they're in the right place at the right time doing civil engineering in the university. But by the time a child anosvika kuuniversity anenge kuziva what your gift is, what they like and stuff. It's pointless for you to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a university yemwana asingadi kuita zvaari kungoita because ndozvekubhadhara. You make a child kuti anobuda ane brain mobva maita mwana yedoctor because one basa reudoctor ndorinobhadhara ndozvaanofanira kuita. You want to invest in bigger things but you don't want to invest in the child's passion. Let me tell you a very good example. You see music industry, a lot of people be like, ndakuenda kuuniversity kupedze mari dzedu chikuitisa music kuuniversity zvaita sei. No, inoita doctor because vanoona kuti iyo mari iyoyo irikubuda una doctor issue. But they don't understand that if somebody loves, they need to go to university for the things that they love. They need to go to the university for the passion, the things that they feel passionate about. If you invest in things that you are passionate about, there is a very big chance that kumberuko, that passion will still be running. You can be 100 years old and still be doing it. You know, like a person who loves music, makaona kuti mwana anofarira kuimba stereki, makaona kuti mwana anofarira zvokujaiva izvi zvokutamba tamba zvokuentertaina vanhu zvifani. But mona kuti kana aenda kuuniversity mona kuti toda kuti aite some PhD in computer science or in chemical engineering. I don't understand. They don't even love chemical. They just understand it and they're good at it in school, but their passion is music. If you put a child in the music under university and also study musicology, when that child grows up, the passion is already there for the music, and now they understand the cricks and the cracks and the veins and the business part of the music industry, because the music industry needs brains as well. Uchero uchigona kuimba, unogona kushaura, ugoshaura zvokuti vanhu vese vanodzana panapa. But kana usina brain music business, you want to make money out of it. You see what I'm talking about? So if you're going to do something in university, it's supposed to support the things that you eventually want to do for the rest of your life. You can't just go to university and do what everybody else is doing. A lot of you people are sitting there, doctors, being what, but your real passion is making music. Now imagine with the passion that you have, if you had university level education on your passion, you'll be unstoppable, right? The same thing with fashion. Kana mchona kuti mwana anofarira zvokusona zvokuti aita number one fashion designing and all, pay for that in the university, because kana zviri zvake, if they're into clothes and designing, they know the blueprints of fashion. Imagine that child with the passion that they have. They are willing to spend 36 hours. They are willing to spend hours and hours in the showrooms. What's our business and fashion refund? We spend 12 hours in the showroom. My showrooms are an elevator. It stays up and down. Elevator, it's goods elevator. You have to wait 15 minutes for that elevator. Otherwise, we go to my showrooms. wapedza kumashowrooms woenda kumarket wona zvaungochiona kumashowrooms ndo zviri kutengeswa here mumarket. Wapedza ipapo you go in the market, you stand on the street and just look at the people. What are the people wearing? You compare the weather kuti okay, you compare the age groups kuti vana mama vanopfeka zvakati, havafaniri kupfeka mashort sleeve, vanofanira kupfeka malong sleeve. Okay, stretch market of Africans love stretchy clothes, and black Africans, they don't really like revealing things, but whites vanopfeka zvimabum shorts zviya nezvimaleather whatever, but then they only do that in summer. And which colors are trending these days? Mazuva ano Rihanna angachipfeka zvakati. So because of that trend that was set in the media, a lot of people will wear this because it's in the media. But what exactly all that? Now imagine you have university level education and how to go about this business plus your passion. So I urge all people, youngsters, don't waste your parents' thousands doing what the society expects you to do, or doing what rather take your thousands and thousands of rands from your parents pursuing your passion. Yaunoziva kuti chero come rain come thunder, come rain come thunder, I'm going to be doing this even at 100. Ndopanoona kuti mari yako yashanda zviripo. Vanhu vangani venyu imimi vane madegree amakasenga apa, asi zvamuri kuita hazvienderani nezvamakaendera kuyunivhesiti. Saka mari yese yaenda kunodi. But think about what you love and what you're doing. Like, imagine if you had a university education level. Muri pai izvezvi vamwe venyu. A lot of us, we don't think along those lines. So if you have a child that is looking to do university, or you want, maybe you have a child that you are blessed enough to identify your child's gift. Pani mama gifts that you be like, I'm not sure. And then there's some gifts that you are sure about. Take your money and invest in things like that. Your child is not going to wake up one day broken hearted and say, Anchadi. Let me give you an example. You see, there's a guy on Instagram, I know Ray Vines. That guy, that's a guy. That guy has got pure talent, but he's in university and he's doing something else that has nothing to do with comedy, or with nothing to do with the entertainment industry. Not entertainment industry, there's something that you need to have: marketing, branding, advertising, business management, and all. I wonder, whatever he's doing in university, is it in alignment with his gift? Because akaenda akanoita zvimwe zvinhu I feel like even achienda kuuniversity kuchero achienda kunoita politicals, whatever, it's like a backup for him. That's what I feel. It's like a backup, a safety net yekuti zvikaramba izvi zvekusetsa at least I've got this degree that can get me a 9-to-5 job. We do this yekungoti mwana anga ndi university so that they can be safe and they can get a 9-to-5 job. We are programming our children to be failures right before they can even start. But if you believe in the child and the child believes in themselves, you can put money there. How many of you are willing to do that? I can't see the comments. I can't see the comments, guys. I'm sorry. I've been pressing on my screen. I just see myself. There's nothing on my screen. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. The camera is up here. It could have been a disaster. I was going to break the internet. All right. So all those people calling me, I should have a business and everything. I will work with people that have a passion for fashion. Do you understand? Especially these young ones. You can't come to me over because so I'm about to and but right now I'm in university in Rubita chakat, right? No problem. Okay, what are you doing to aid to the gift that you have of selling fashion, of doing fashion? Whatever you're doing in school right now, whatever you're doing, even if you and you eventually want to be a salesperson with fashion, you've got a thing for leather jackets and you have a passion for it, or you don't do it for the money. The money will come. If you love fashion, you don't do it for the money, you do it for the passion of it, right? Now, whatever you are doing right now, even if you're a waitress, and even if you are, I'm just trying to pull careers out of my jobs out of my head. Even if you're a construction worker, even if you whatever it is that you're doing right now, and you eventually want to sell, to be in fashion, what are you doing right now that aids to your dream of being a fashionista? If you're not doing anything, I'm not talking about following Zuva, Mujonotantenga Kupi, and all that. Someone will say, I'm saving money. All right. Mobati, I'm studying markets. Actually, okay. What I'm studying business management and merchandising and marketing and all. Okay, that you could not do are serious nezve fashion. Haasi matata machance. Ramboona here kuzvotengesiwa zvotengewa here izvi. Kana zvikaramba handozoridza ndotora zvangu mari yangu ndomboita zvecatering. Zvandiri kutaura zvekuti you don't have an end goal. You're just putting your money where the vibe is. You're not yet old enough to be doing things like that. Kuti let's say une 10,000 rand, and then waunzwa kuti tipe 2,000 tiise kumakorokoza uku, pane zviri kufaya wotora 2,000 unoisa uku. Hauna time yekuenda kumakorokoza kacho kunzwisa the ins and out of the business, the veins of the business, the heart of the business, the oxygen, the blueprints of the business. Once tipe imwe mari, pane vanotengesa mabhero, handei kubhero mabhero kumozambique totenga mabhero, iwe nayo kumabhero wasiya izvo. Imi mazano vanhu vakatengesa fuel, unoti ukatenga 25 liters for this much, uzotengesa 25 liters for that much after 4 days inenge yakwira. Newe, you are tearing yourself apart and you're not in alignment with what you want. Let's just say what you want is to eventually open a restaurant because you love catering and you're into hospitality and everything. Did you study hospitality? You didn't, maybe because you didn't have a chance to study hospitality. Okay. Now that you're a construction worker or you are whatever you are right now, do you take money to invest in studying hospitality? Because you have to lose money to way. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the brains for it, if you don't have the breeding for it, that's why you say, Mari, and you'll be unhappy and you won't understand why you've got all these monies. Ndogara ndichingoinvesta mumabusiness asi hapana kana hwani chinobuda because you're investing in the wrong things. You should only invest in things that you're passionate about, because in things that you're passionate about, you take time to study. Every industry has got blueprints, every industry has got geniuses, and it's got icons, and it's got about, so that you take time and be patient enough to understand it. Unoza zvaunofarira, so kana uchiita zvinhu zvaunofarira, one more hour, you'll be like, it's fine. Because you're passionate, you do it with love. You're supposed to enjoy what you're doing. You can't go because mining. You know nothing about mining. Apart with a quick back. You just want to turn $1, 50 cents into $1. So let me do mining because everybody else is doing mining. So be very careful on these things of what we call investment in business. You don't do it because your sister is doing it. Don't do it because Zuva, your favorite Facebook character, is doing it. Do it because you're passionate about it. So when you come to me, if you're not passionate about it, how I will spot a person who is passionate about fashion is not the clothes you're wearing. No. It's not the money that you have. It's not how much you have saved. It's what are you doing right now to empower or improve or refine or polish that gift that you have in fashion. Chero chisuka mapoto ku park station, if you have a passion for fashion, there must be something that you are already doing. Kuti pamberi apo ndichazoita zvefashion, you're already investing, whether it's time, whether it's you want to study, because fashion comes with business. Just because you know kuti matopa parikufaya mazano ndapi, it's easy for people to say, if I ask you right now, what's in fashion right now? Anyone can answer me that question. What's in fashion right now? Depending on the environment that you're in, depending on the religion that you're in, depending on the season that you're in, depending on a lot of things, a person will tell you, this is in fashion, right? That is not enough. That is not enough. You need to understand the business of fashion. There is a whole business behind it. Kwete yembe. There's shipping, there's currency. Currency, there's the markets. Which markets do you go at which time? What do you buy? Where do you buy? When do you put it in the market? Who else has it? Why did this not sell last year but it's selling this year? Why does this thing sell in America but it doesn't sell in South Africa? But why is this thing selling in Zimbabwe but it doesn't sell in Angola? There's religion, there's weather, there's all that. If you have university level, makaenda university kana wakaendera izvozvo unenge wakuziva unopinda wakasimba because unenge uchiziva kuti okay fine, you've got a degree in that. If you did marketing, you would know market research. If you did human business management, you would know all these things because business management, they also tell you when to invest, the time to invest, the amount of stuff to invest, the amount of money to invest in something new and all that. People that went to school will tell you this. And I had to learn the hard way, literally. And I had to learn the tough way. And I only, it was by chance because you laugh. How many people nezvelocust kuZimbabwe? Do you remember we used to get beaten up? Kana ukatasa diagram yemashu, you're supposed to create. Sorry guys. What zvandakaroverwa kuchikoro inini. Remember muchita metal work boys. Vasikana muchita home economics and what. Fine. But this primary level, they're supposed to introduce you to almost everything that is going to that's probably going to face in life, agriculture and all that. So I understand why they did the things that they did, introducing us to a variety of possible things. But nobody introduced you to business. School, I believe that school teaches us how to be good workers. That's it. School teaches us how to be good employees. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. If you do bad, you'll be punished. School teaches us to conform. School is not bad. School has its advantages. Because when I can't go to school, so don't say I'm leaving school because it's over art, or I'm not going to take my child to school because it's over art. Let me tell you something. School, it teaches you how to work with others. Munhu akaenda kuchikoro akataura, whatever level of education that they have, but you can tell the people that had a higher education vakangomira up vese vakapfekedzwa matracksuit grey. You take the people that never went to school, you take the people that dropped out of school, you take the people that made it in school, you take the people that got to the last number, university of what of school. If you take them and line them up here, and they're all wearing the same clothes, they all have the same hairstyle, and they speak. Educated people, when they talk, you can pick it up, blindfolded. Kuti ushu, kwete suit wakapfeka, kwete complexion, kwete kungo munhu akamira apa akangotaura cheteka. Shona, munhu wese ngataura shona. Kwete chirungu zvinozvi munhu akaenda kuchikoro, the way they speak. I could stand here and watch a group of people talking, the demeanor, the way they speak. Munhu wese aritaura same language shona. You can pick it up, the people that went to school, the tone that they use, the pace that they speak at, the volume, the everything. Munhu asina kuenda kuchikoro, asina kutsika mukilasi, you can tell kuti ava vanhu vakasiyana, right? Say you've got $1 million and you want to invest. You don't know the level of education that anyone here has. You don't even know the mkoto of anyone. Kuti chii ndaranoziva vanhu ndikapa uyu mari yangu inospendwa ka10, mari yangu tobuda ne 5 days yakura. You don't know all that, right? You have $1 million. You want to give it to one of these people. You're told all these people are investors. All these people are potential people that will grow your money. Listen to them speak. There is a higher chance. How much do you want to bet with me right now? There's a higher chance that the people that went to school, you can pick it up and those are the ones that you choose, not because of their accent but just the presence yavo vane presence. Munhu akanda kuchikoro charakaguma form 4 chaiche charakaguma form 2 akaudzwa instruction inoteerera. That's what school teaches you. That's all. That is all. Asina enda kuchikoro, asina enda kuchikoro, if you say the same statement to the person asina enda kuchikoro, you get a different response. And who's go to uyakanda kuchikoro uyana kuchikoro, there's something about school that makes you presentable, that makes you relatable, that makes you approachable, that makes you workable with, that makes you trustworthy. People will kind of trust you. There's something, that's what school teaches you, basically. Only. That's what I believe. That's what the only thing that I observed from school. Everything else, makasa. Makasa. I'm telling you, everything else, makasa. I can't see the comments. I feel like I'm speaking Ndega. Yeah, I don't want to Haizuwa, we missed you, Haizuwa, we missed you. But because people are participating, I just can't see the comments. How crazy is this? Top chat. Oh, yeah. And this is why we are struggling to hear. Oh my God. Nguva yese ndiri kutaura chokwadi. And oh, goodness gracious. Maakundinzwa. I couldn't see the comments. I couldn't see the comments. Like telling me that I have to start all over again. Guys, are you telling me that I have to start over again? Can you hear me? It's voice box. I don't think so. Can you hear me? I was. Yes, okay. You are whispering. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear you, Zua? I'm whispering. I'm not whispering. No need to start over, baby. Thank you so much, baby. So, team want to join you for Ningirikika. Not I should go do this for Facebook because most of these people are on Facebook as well. But I have to, with Facebook, you have to dress up and stuff. You know these people. You know Facebook people. You know, YouTube people are different from Facebook people. YouTube people are open-minded. Hana strict. Hanzi vanhu vangojaira kutaurisa kwako. Oh, but I'm hearing you clear now, Brenda Rice. Okay, all right. The other thing is, we are staying in an apartment, my colleagues and I. So mwanomane room yake, but the walls are made of chipboard. So if I could ndikataurisa stereka, people are room kuti, we are trying to sleep, do you mind? So you see. Hanzina baby, the one you have on Facebook at judgment, of course. So I moved to YouTube learning. I don't know why. For some reason, YouTube has got less people. They're cool. They just listen and they go about their lives. Facebook, try my screenshots, go to newspaper. Yes, ndakamboita live. Ikabuda mu newspaper. It's just a normal life. Yakabuda mu newspaper. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is a dangerous platform. There's a chance that people that follow me on Facebook are here on YouTube, but they kind of behave when they're here, which is good. Anyway, guys, so I hope you. Alright, you're going to fill my comments. Yeah, they are the comments. Yeah, I'll just say Kashake, baby. Okay, I'm saying, vanwajera uchishauta. Yes, tomorrow ndogona kuita ndichishauta, but iko zvinokasvibaka, saka I have to mind my voice. And I agree with you about YouTube. Spend most of my time here. Well, with YouTube, when I YouTube, I'm mostly here for research purposes. they follow things that are important or that nourish their brains and hearts and stuff. Unlike Facebook is just where ego comes out to play. Shawa mnarotengesa manewspaper parobot ane Facebook imvenge. It's nice, it's good, it's got its advantages, but I noticed that a lot of people go on Facebook if they're feeling naughty, if they're feeling bored, or if they're just curious, if they've got nothing to do, if they want to see ningasodeso nenyaya yake, ningasodeso asodini nenyaya yake, right? But with YouTube, people go there and actually, because YouTube inodhura, you can't spend your data on doing nonsense. You should pay YouTube, Facebook in my bundles. One ningiri kuchana ma pictures evanhu, and pictures are very attractive when you see your relatives in the park or whoever bought new shoes and go can't pa Facebook. Unlike YouTube people post videos, they don't really post pictures are easy to look at, and it's easy to just scroll through pictures and your brain is on autopilot, you don't care, you just scroll. But with YouTube you have to pay attention because it's videos and it charges more money. So a lot of people would invest in buying data who end up on YouTube to nourish their soul. Vamwe vanoenda payoutube kuona funny videos and stuff, but most of the people that I know to end up on YouTube, they go for research purposes. If they're gonna watch something, it must be useful. Others end up on Netflix. If they're gonna invest their time, they invest their time in useful things. Can achieve a page and yes, they'll find a funny video once in a while there and there, but they'll be looking for something, they'll be researching on something. With Facebook, avavi wanongovura andi data mabundles saka it's easy, avavi wanongovura boy kana anongovura anzwa makuhwa anongovura. Ungangovura makuhwa ungambouya kundichi kutsvaka makuhwa no. Hansi, yeah, welcome to Flat Earth. Hello, Freedom. Hansi, it's more intellectual than Facebook. Too many memes on Facebook. Well, there's so many things that people dislike on personal things that people dislike on Facebook. It's fun. Let me tell you, Facebook is fun, but it's yawandirwa my balance, and it's difficult to do anything or express anything in front of people that who always see things in their own view, no matter how many times you try and say, look at it like this, a person will only understand you both based on their view, based on their perception, and that's it. They are not even going to give you to even let you explain yourself, so yeah, that's Facebook. All right. Na Bibanzi, yeah, most of us toshandisa Wi-Fi saka toskwera pano pa YouTube. True. And most of the people that are in the diaspora, mazimba ari mu diaspora, use YouTube more than mazimba ari mu Zimbabwe, because mazimba ari mu Zimbabwe akuna bundle re YouTube, kune bundle re Facebook. Well, I don't know, since Zim has been in terrible situations right now, I don't know if that bundle still exists, but bundles of Facebook are cheaper unlike bundles of YouTube, so the average Zim person goes on Facebook. And I'm feeling you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you so much. And then Ganzi Gold, that's your name, Gold Digger, left Facebook years ago. Nothing to learn in Facebook. All right, guys, I really have to go now because I'm going to my lights are on and off. I must really do this during the day, but during the day, I will really try my best tomorrow. At 6 o'clock, African time, Southern African time, 6 o'clock. Check out wherever you are. And I don't delete my live, so yeah, you can just watch them later, okay? Anyway, have a good night. So Team Zuvandi did so market and did so tengesa hembe and all that jazz. Please come to inbox. I'm going to read answers. I'm going to ask you, what are you doing to elevate your business? What are you doing to aid to your love of fashion, regardless of whatever you're doing right now? Don't tell me it's something that you just want to experiment with. Mariako, your hard-earned money, and you want to experiment. There are people that enter the fashion business and become millionaires in a space of months. Then there are people, same time, they get in the business, same time as the guys, winner, and they lose everything. It's a gamble. You have to know, because fashion is a business. It's a mind game. It's a psychological game. Why do people wearing red more than they like wearing black? You have to know the psychology of fashion. It sounds like a big war, impermeable and all, but believe me, it's really easy. It's really easy. But as you keep going in the fashion world, you understand fashion is not about style and colors and everything. It's all psychological, and it's feelings. It's just you're dealing with feelings. Let me give you a very good example. How many things that are in your wardrobe have you bought and you only wore them once? Asi chakadhura chakavatako, achitomboti tupe munhu chinhu ichocho because it was expensive, but you wore it once. There's a lot. How many shoes do you have? How many do you wear? But what was going on when you bought that shoe? There's something about that shoe that makes you feel some kind of way. You buy this dress because it makes you feel some kind of way. You buy this jacket because it makes you feel some kind of way. So you're basically buying feelings. Do you understand? When you see that dress, oh, it's pretty. When you see those jeans, wow, they're cool. So listen to yourself when you're buying. You feel good, right? You actually, if I'm going to think out of frustration or whatever, but whenever you buy something, it's associated with a feeling. In most cases, it's good. Some people just buy it because they're bored. Some people just buy red because they're going for a red part. They're feeling different. Nothing, they're just feeling different. I'm going for an all-white party. Saka ndatenga red jacket white nokuti ndikuenda all-white party. I don't really need it, but I have to go to an all-white party, so I'm buying it, you know. But in most cases, when you buy something, it's associated with feelings. When you buy that couch, it's associated with feelings. But let's go back to clothes. When you buy this necklace, when you buy this earrings, how many earrings do you have? How many earrings do you wear? Yeah? How many handbags do you have? How many handbags do you wear? So people buy clothes based on feelings. Now my feelings in 16 years. My feelings a working class 25 years. My feelings a middle-aged guy who's 40 years. My feelings ate agogo 65 years. Akasiana. So when a person enters the shop, you're supposed to trigger feelings. You get it? Well, if you notice kanokapinda shop, the deco itself, it's a universal feeling in one way. The way the shop is set up, that's when you say you want to do fashion, that's what you to capture the audience, to capture the client. The music that is being played in the shop is all thought through. Kana ukamira patil papa pane zvima lip gloss, zvima chichi, zvima sweets, all that is psychological. There are some people that just pick things because they saw it. And you have no intentions of buying gum. You have no intentions of buying that lip gloss. Nothing. Because it's on the till and you're waiting. As you're waiting, we actually visage my tweet zvinobviswa nechinenge chimagnet. So achipeka hembe achidiwa kamera ipapo, you are seeing things. You're seeing lip gloss, you're seeing gum, you're seeing this, you're seeing this, you're seeing this. You end up just picking, this is a nice ring, wakanda ipapo. From the way the supermarkets are set up, if you notice, some supermarkets, they put alcohol, like wine and stuff, and then they put Pampers next to the alcohol. Ever thought of that? The way they arrange their supermarkets. There'll be Pampers, there's an aisle for Pampers, an aisle for Pampers and baby products and all. But let's say there are these pop-up aisles, pop-up aisles, because it's Christmas, you get, there are Christmas things, nuts, or it's Easter, you see their Easter things, right? If they put alcohol, they put Pampers next to it. It's all psychological. If a man gets in a supermarket achidotenga wawash otenga body wine and oil, and he really wants to buy Pampers, we can't walk all the way. Anogonotorega kutenga mapampers iwayo nokuti it's far. Anotora doro nemapampers, the convenience of it. Do you get it? But that's supermarkets. I'll get into it. I'll get into the psychology of it all. Okay? But the psychology of fashion, people buy feelings. That's all they do. And here's the thing about these feelings. feelings change all the time. This is why when you get in a shop and you buy a white dress or you buy that Beyonce dress, mazano ndiyibhenza ari kupenga akafaya ndiyari kupengesa vanhu pasocial media, ndiyani ari kupengesa vanhu pasocial media mazano Cardi B ndiyari kupengesa vanhu pasocial media mazano akupfeka zvimalime green zvezvezve, right? Because Cardi B is in everyone's face like this and that lime green is in your face like this. When you get in a shop, you will get that lime green skirt. So they're gonna put it in front. Shop. They're gonna put it in front. Uchipinda. Vana age group ka tataura age group. Vana Maisamba, vanobuda vakapfeka ma two piece. Machidi and Maisamba is all over the place. She's on billboards. She's on posters, she's on chichi. So vana mama vari kuona Maisamba everywhere. They turn Maisamba and the outfits are there. Vakasa mashop ukatasa mashop anotengeswa hembe dzana Maisamba or whatever. The top whatever the celebrities are wearing, those will pamberi pe shop. Right? So you buy it because you're in love with Maisamba. Mazano Cardi B, the Araku Fire Mazano, or if he's wearing my Yembe, my tiger, whatever. The Araku Fire Mazwai, you buy. Because you want to be part of the trends, the frenzy, the sensation. And then 2 months later, Nicki, what Tora Shake crown yake, Ava Nicki Minaj, Nikanopeka Baleki, or Nikanopeka Yellow. The fashion industry is always watching what people want, what's driving people. They use celebrities, they use season. Chero usingada utenga hembe yeChristmas iwo. Pane zvimarompa zvezvo zvinopfekwa zvimarompa zveChristmas zvezvo. Iwo waona you have no intention yekutenga chijumpsuit chirompa chiubo chakanjani. Ndochiti chiubo chakanjani chirompa ichi, right? But just because it's Christmas and it's red and it's got these white stars and all that jazz, they put it in front. Saka munhu akangwara muridzi weshop anozati Christmas yakusvika muna October ohodha ochengeta zvake onyarara. Izvi zvinohodhwa kuma-showrooms, kuma-factories and stuff, right? And showrooms and factories are two different places. You take something from the showroom and you get it made by the factory, right? Then you keep it. October, ne? Panotanga November, woisa pamberi peshop. Muna utanga funga, Christmas. You end up buying the things that you don't want because of the feelings that are created by these clothes. And then after that, Christmas is finished. Wakabuda $50. Uchitenga rompa. 2 months later, $50. Wachikuposhiroko. Next year, kunongo uchitrenda something else. Later on, 2 months later, dress is in fashion. Wakuda something else, you're gonna buy something else, and you keep buying feelings, and your feelings keep changing based on what you are exposed to. So your feelings keep. And my job is to find out what those feelings are, so that I can put things in the market. And if you don't know that, you're not going to think, you need to understand why those jeans skirts are selling. Why are they selling? Who are they selling to? Which part of the country are they selling to? When do they sell more and when do they stop? Because it's like this, fashion is like this, it's ever demanding, it's always changing. That's why we should put the market and ask things which are fire. Why is it always changing like that? Is it because there's too much stuff to work? Just see whenever there's something in the market, observe the season. Observe the age group. Observe the time of the year. Observe the time of the month. Also, nasi 15 maticha khora maticha ndowe maboots maticha da masketa kadai so maticha da two piece totoza ma two piece pamberi pe shop. If you have to know these things, but they will come to you in time. I was ready to fresh shop nasi 2 months later and you actually start thinking of things like that. No. They fall into place as you get exposed to the industry. And you have to be patient. I've been doing this for 9 years. You have to be patient enough to know these things. Zvakatanga 25 last year, after 9 years of selling things, but because I have a passion for it, I stood ground. You turn 60 without a clue on what you're doing with your life. Mwana wakutambira penje iwo chirongo kia So education, yes, it's important, but you are supposed to be educated on the things that you're passionate about. Quite education because ndo zviri kuitwa mazuva ano vanhu vari kuendeswa kueducation. Saka wanguda kutomisa education about what? Thank you. Oh, okay, great. Anzina ngaakudzwe chinyoka suva. You keep it real. I like that. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Help me. I want that kind of skin. Sure, dear. A good skin comes from a good diet. You are what you eat. Good skin comes from a good diet. You are what you eat. And skin and oil are friends. Skin and water are friends. Drinking water. Drinking water. But basically, you are what you eat. Hanzi ndichangosvika zuva nyaya yafemale boss. Makuita semangodyiwa manonoko. Zvatopera isatoudzana ma.com panapa topedza. Malife yeyoutube handisi kuda kuti anyanyorebesa sefacebook yemakuwaya. You know? So, good night, guys. Dafara, you see this? They always come out. It's a pimple. They always come out when I'm on my period. I'm sorry. I forgot. No, sorry. I'm trying to refine myself. I know what there are things that I can't say. There are things that I can say. This is YouTube. It's not sophisticated. You can't just say things. I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, guys, good night. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate and moisturize. So I can do ngatimboita nyaya. Chinoda chidzingo iko zvinone. Ndatenga watch yangu nyowani. Ndanichinyara kudza ndokura ndakapfeka nas. Wait. I bought myself a new watch today. I'm very proud of myself. It's not an ordinary watch. It reminds me of my, I don't know, it's got some nostalgia. It gives me this nostalgic feeling. Back home. Kudhara, vana baba vedu vaipfeka mawachi aya, and vana mai vedu and stuff. It was actually expensive. I mean, this thing was 60 euro. 60 euro is about what, 900 rand for a watch. Ndajara mawachi edu atinongobhagura matu something. You know, so yeah. It's Casio. It's a Casio. And it's 26 past 10. Oh, guys. You know what? I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing. I don't know where I end up. I'm tired of saying good night. Good night, guys. I really want to keep my YouTube lives short. You know? So I come in and I'll just say my 2 minutes and come out. But there's something that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if I should share today so that we'll continue talking, or I can just keep it for tomorrow. But remember, I speak on impulse. Whatever comes to my mind, I do it live. It's not like I sit down and I plan and what. No, I just work as I go. I just do lives as I go, and I don't think this is the right time to speak on it because it's still brewing, and I don't think I've got the right to speak about it yet. So I'll speak about it later. Maybe when I'm back in Joburg. But it's interesting. I will share it. You know me, I share things. I will share it. Okay, you can judge me on this one. It's okay. I deserve to be judged. Mm. One other thing, you're not allowed to judge me. On this one, you have to you can't. How can I say this? This one you can judge me. This one you can. Hey, I can stand on people and I get the tomatoes and the oranges of it all. People can throw eggs at me on this one. It's okay because sometimes you do some stupid shit, and in that moment it makes sense and it's the right thing to do, and and it sounds like it's okay. Misha wandanyaya medu. Misha chikuyoyo. Kwanzi zuwa kani. Medwe chimboita nyaya. Ah, I did some stupid stuff, and at that moment I thought it was it made sense at that moment, right? Fire at that time. And have you ever done something and in that moment you're not thinking about you're in the moment, you don't care how you look, you don't care who it's going to affect you. Not that you don't care, you don't think about it. You don't think about this thing that I'm doing is going to affect Ningi. Sometimes you just get carried away with the fun like that. That's why I want to kura, because kind of kura, when you're doing things, there's something that jumps out of and says, bitch, what are you doing? Stop it. It doesn't look right. Bitch, the kids. Bitch, what is your mom gonna say? Bitch, you got a job, you're gonna get fired. You know that person is supposed to be like here 24/7. The way you bite these nails, that person is there. That conscience is there. Even the way you drink tea, it constantly tells you what to do, what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. But sometimes we ignore that thing, and you're just in the moment. You'll be like, fuck it. Hi, well, later. Fuck you, Shamari. And you enjoy yourself, right? And then when the fun is gone, you stop and think, yeah, shit. But the repercussions are super big, like life changing, like not life and death, but life altering, So the first thing I did I forgave myself. When I snapped back into reality, and everything was now like, yeah. So what the fuck was that? Uh, I felt so horrible because I hurt a lot of people, and then I the first thing I did was go inside me, and I spoke to God. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm really I'm sorry. I knew what I was doing was stupid, but I switched that guy off, the one that tells me that what you're doing is stupid. Stop. I switched him off because I found him annoying at that moment. I'm sorry, God, this is what's up. And then I don't know, for some reason I found peace because I was really feeling shitty. And after praying, I was feeling good. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna forgive myself because we do stupid things all the time. The problem is we keep doing stupid things all the time. So I have to promise myself I'm never gonna do this again. Otherwise, I will have to lift my accepting the apology to myself and forgive myself. So I forgave myself. And yeah, I'm still working in the process of mending what the fuck I did in pissing people off. So I can't say it yet. All I can just say is whenever you do something stupid, so stupid, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you be like, but we all have those moments, right? We all have those moments. Kobaya futi kundanda pindwane. And the first time kukuona uri live. Hi Lloyd. All right. Sinamunashe. Good night, sir. Yes, good night, darling. I'm the gold digger, been there. I'm still doing stupid things. Yes, so whenever you do stupid things, right? No, but most stupid things, your teeth can fly off. It can dissolve overnight. No one will notice. It's just one of those little stupid things that you do, but no one notices, right? And then there are those stupid things that you do that affect people. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hanzi kasineniwo futi andinokwana exactly. Whenever you do things like that, it's it always works that you go inside yourself when everyone is shouting at you. Munhu wese akabata mapadza arida kukurova. Everyone wants to sue you. Everyone is talking about you. Wapostwa pafacebook. Waitwa yese yese. Munhu wese wants a piece of you because of this stupid thing that you did. Stop, relax, stand still. Kana kupinda mugombeze chaimo. Because people want you to stand in front of the people and hey, what did you? Then they want to humiliate you. You can't even walk, you can't even do anything. You are just in this deep, dark hole because everybody is upset with you. Yeah? Here's what you do you just stop, breathe, switch off. Chero pane demo pakona parida kutokurova, phone yako blowing off, switch it off. There's no house on fire. Chero landlord akamira padoo ari kukiya dhoo kuti hauchabudi mumba imomo. Stop, relax, switch off, go inside yourself. That conscience thing that you people want to call inner conscience, inner wisdom, Holy Spirit, whatever it is that you call yourself that's inside you, and speak to it and tell it the problem. You don't have to speak out loud, but I'm not to pray. Come on, I'm and all that. Just yes, when I pray, this is what I do. I go inside and I'm like, hey, excuse me, can I talk to you? I know I'm the last person you want to see right now. God, I know I'm the last person you want to see right now, but I can't do this without you. And you want me to do the right thing. So I need you. Calm down. I don't fugama. I just go inside me. I could be standing. I could be on the treadmill, but I switch off. And I talk to God, and then after that I forgive myself. So if you do that, chinoya chinokuwana chero ukazoenda kunotarisa vanhu okay ndini muridzi wenyaya ndauya mamati. That's where I get my confidence from. Whenever I do something stupid, remember when I steamed my stonyeni on Facebook? You didn't see the vagina. You didn't see anything. You just saw a bucket and me sitting on a bucket. That's just it. That's all you saw. But a lot of people were offended by, oh, people came for me. My mom came for me. My people, my in-laws, everybody just went boom. In my head, I'm like, what is the big deal? What is it? You didn't see my stonian. You didn't see not even my thighs. You didn't see, you saw a bucket and you saw me sitting on a bucket and you saw me ndakasungirira fleece. There are people that have done worse things on Facebook. Everybody calm down, right? Oh my God. Hey, munhu wese wanted a piece of me. I stopped, I froze, and I looked inside myself. Once in a gold digger, I saw that steaming video. You had a blanket. Thank you. Vanhu vanga zvazviri zvinhu zvinyowani kune vanhu saka it was outdashi. Vanzi unotaura reality ndo zvandokudira. Your shows are reality. I don't think they'll be interesting. I don't think the shows would be interesting if they were scripted and fake. If you are real people are not stupid. That's one thing I love about, especially Zimbabweans. People are not stupid. People can see through people. They just won't talk, but people see. If you're fake, people will pick it up. The first 5 sentences when you start talking. Kuti hapana zvinozikanwa. Kutamba mahumbwe. Okay? So the minute you try to be fake to people or show people this life that you don't have, or show people the person that you are not, people will pick it up. People are not stupid. Never underestimate people, human beings. Zimbabweans, to be specific, they've got this eye. There's this eye, then there's the third eye, your intuition and everything, right? This one. Ndiro rinonyatsoona kuti make happens. Hapana arikuda tongoroma ari paFacebook. So I never underestimate people ever, like ever underestimate. Either you go real or you go home. And some shit live on one. And some shit live on line one. Girl. I see where you're going with this. No comment. Hansi. Paya paya hapana kana chinonyadzisa chawakaita zuva, as people always talk. Of course, yeah, that is true. That is true. Anyway, so I will tell you the story when I go back home. Ndambotaura with the people that I heard, to say I'm going to talk about this on social media. Your names are not going to be mentioned, but I always use every experiment, every experience in my life as lessons to other people. You know, I like using what happened to me or what happens to me as a lesson to other people. I noticed that I used to think I'm the only crazy person. I used to think I'm the only bad or phony or I always just used to think there's something wrong with me and everybody else is pure, and then there's me. So when I grew up and say, man, people have got issues, you know, and actually mine are better. So I don't like someone walking into the same mistake that I did. When I have a voice to say, iwe shamwari pack up, shamwari chinja bvunzai inini ndakamboda. A lot of people don't want people to know their past because they think that their past will make them will make people see them for what they are today. To get it, like everybody thinks kuti ndikataura kuti ndaimbova joki kudhara because nasisiri joki, so people are going to start seeing me as a joki now. Like people will drag the past and say, so this is what you are. And I learned it's not always the case, and you don't have to be that. You can be whoever you want to be in your head. Like inini, to be honest with you, I'm this. Inini ndotozviketa Oprah Mfunge. And then I go to get the story which I tell live. Of course, I'm going to do it live on YouTube. Facebook, nah, slowly drifting away from Facebook. Facebook, no chance to try marriage it, but you and Facebook, I can go try bugs. You know, so remember that student that I sugar daddy. Look at this boob trying to jump out for attention. Stay in there. You're not going out with your sloppiness. Your slop. My boobs kakanasiri mvura anotanga kuti mabharuma akaiswa mvura kwanzi mazibharuma akaiswa mvura. No, and we don't want to scare the kids. We're here to just talk. Just pretend we're wearing a boob tube, okay? Stay in there. Stay in your lane. You will become famous. Yeah. Not social media. Don't go blah blah pese. Not everyone's gonna accept you for who you are, dear boob. I say I'm talking to my boob. No, not everyone's gonna accept you. Some people will look at you and say, ha, and some people are gonna ridicule you. They will screenshot you. What on Facebook. So calm down. Now, past people not accept. I have accepted you, and our husband has accepted you. Only everyone else is gonna make fun of you. So stay in there. All right. Remember, Pandaka Taranya Sugar did. And I don't know what came to me. I just decided to talk. There was an era in Zimbabwe. Sugar Daddy was in. But at this boob. Okay, fine. Let me close it. Such that whatever happens, okay. There was a time my sugar daddy, behaving a sugar daddy was part of life. It was a lifestyle. Do you remember that time? Oh, well, those that are my age. Zimbabwe, my one and again. There was a time that you had school, you had your job, kia, then there was your parents, and then there was a sugar daddy. Kuma drinks mind this for me, my sugar daddy. There was a time it was actually normal to have 4 or 5 boyfriends. And you couldn't take my drinks. It wasn't Chihure. Or now you want to say Chihure. It wasn't Chihure. It was a way of life. At that time, I thought that I am a bad person and I'm the only one doing it. When I did the story I sugar did by Facebook, My inbox was a service. It became an H metro overnight. Nyaya dzakauya kuinbox kwangu zvikanzi zuva wanga usingauriwe ndikati wait this was a worry zvikanzi whatever it is that you're doing wanga waina zvawaiita iwe zuva ndaive nemashuga daddy 3 ndine 17 and I'm like what zvikanzi I heard your story right I want to tell you kuti vanhu vakawanda vaizviita and thank you so much for bringing it out and talking about it because a lot of people are ashamed of who they were at that time. They still live with that burden and shame and guilt over the things that they did in that era of having sugar daddies and stuff like that, and they still see themselves as those people. But the fact that you spoke about it, that showed it was a normal time in Zimbabwe having a sugar daddy. But there was a time in Zimbabwe having a sugar daddy was part of of um of our lives, right? So people started reaching out. Unoziva chii ndakaroorwa ndiri pamuchato but ndine vana 3 but mwana wangu wekutanga ndakatowana kubva una sugar daddy. Mama wabva achiti Sasha unoziva you said this inini utaura chokwadi ndatori nekashopu kandakadidididi kuno kuzimbabwe ndokarifundiraramisa mufunge ndakakakuruza kumasugar daddy and what so they came to my inbox to say you are not wrong. 1, 2, those things that were happening to you were happening to a lot of people, and thank you so much for speaking out because I was seeing myself when you were speaking and it was almost like it was a breakthrough, like a break out of this cage that I had created of this other part of my life. Now, not everybody's gonna say to their husband, I said a sugar daddy. Not everyone. Only you, Zwa. Well, my husband, it wasn't something that I had to tell him. It's something that he got into. Like, he literally walked into a situation like that and he dissolved it. So, and everybody knew about it. So it's not like a secret. But some people will live their lives without even kana kukosora kuti ndaitova nevaviri ndakatombodhumanisa ndikarohwa. Anti loving your skin. Oh, thank you so much. Just go to Mambokadzi. I use Mambokadzi products. But in Rukuchuka, or maybe it's the weather you can. And mind, let me tell you something. The skin, change your complexion. If you change your environment and if you change your diet and if you change something, and then it can go back to the complexion that it was. Unogona inini ndine problem yoti kukatonhora ndotsvuka kukatonhora ndotsvuka neapapo around August I get dark all on its own. So this is probably caused by the cold. That's why I look a bit lighter, but I'm darker than this. Believe me, it's weird, but skin does that. Once Mambokadzi, I must stretch my city. Those guys have got everything. They even have a spa in Kadoma, my dear. So you can go and check them out. They have a body scrub, I think, that has stretch. I'm not. Yeah. They've got what you call liquid gold. It's an oil, Makanaka oil. That's called liquid gold. Yeah, that works. And I used to have like dark, like super dark thighs. You know that those thighs that you'd be like, what the? How are you black here? And it was caused friction and heat. It's not kusakwesha, whatever it is that you're gonna say. It's just friction. Heat causes friction. Friction causes heat, and kuraba na kwa thighs makes them black. Fat girls will help me on that one. Anyway, guys, I really have to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll have to do a live tomorrow. Because right now I can't really say, I can't shout and scream and all that. Because my colleagues are sleeping. then they'll all look at me weird in the morning, you know. So good night. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to moisturize, hydrate and moisturize. Hydrate and moisturize. Okay, bye bye. Good night.